Hey guys, AC here. How you doing? Friday evening, I thought I'll do a fragrance review. I was actually testing Versace's Dylan Blue, and while I was testing it, I saw that it smells a bit similar to Bleu de Chanel. So I thought, okay, let me do a comparison video because I think there are quite a few similarities, and I went deeper into it. And here are my findings. The first of all, first birthday of Versace Dylan Blue. I got myself a 5 ml little miniature bottle to celebrate this boy's little birthday, and I wanted to see if I can get a bigger bottle. When you spray these two fragrances, they are distinct, they're different, and then with the dry down, they come closer and closer. So what I've got is, on my right hand I've got Bleu de Chanel, right side, and left side I've got Dylan Blue. 2.5 hour dry down, and the kind of off the bat, the kind of notes that are similar in both these fragrances. Grapefruit is a similar note, citrus is a similar note, incense is a similar note, ambroxan is a similar note, patchouli is a similar note. So these notes are common between these two fragrances. I cannot remember if there's anything else which is common, but the fragrances start off differently. So Bleu de Chanel needs no introduction. It's got a beautiful pink peppercorn and grapefruit, and when you spray it, it just comes out with a lot of zesty energy, which is amped up by a mint note. So it starts off peppery, grapefruit with some mint. On the other hand, you have Dylan Blue, which starts off citrusy but with some deep floral notes, and those two deep floral notes are basically nothing but fig leaves, which gives you this floral fruity note and more syrupy contour. The syrupiness and the sort of floral aspects of the fragrance, Dylan Blue, lives on till the entire lifetime. So let me smell the dry down and tell you, what I smell. So the fragrances, as they grow about 2 hours old, they come closer and closer and closer. And the reason they keep coming closer to each other are because of the two notes that I think are common: incense and ambroxan. Dylan Blue has ambroxan. Bleu de Chanel has labdanum. Now we know that both these chemical compounds, one is an organic compound, which is labdanum, and the other one is a chemical compound, ambroxan. They are both substitutes for ambergris, and we all know ambergris is basically a byproduct. It's a waste produced by whales. Yeah, so it's basically whale vomit and whale poo, which floats around in the ocean, gets oxidized, and over the years of washing around, beaten by the sun, it turns into a sort of a white, semi-brittle compound or resin, which, depending on which ocean, which atmospheric conditions it was created in, can provide many types of fragrances. It's a complex fragrance note, and it at the moment is sort of prohibited in many nations. That's the reason people are trying to find out substitutes, and the two substitutes which are commonly used are labdanum, which is an organic compound which has a similar kind of a scent profile to ambergris, and ambroxan. Dior Sauvage is also an ambroxan based fragrance. All these three fragrances contain ambroxan. Ambroxan or ambergris substitute has a quality which smells, depending on who's smelling it and where it was produced, it can smell like a violet flower, can smell like sandalwood sometimes, but both or musky, musky profile. It's a musky scent. It can also smell like wood, So it has quite a complex scent signature. But one thing is common: women, when they smell it, they like it, and that's the whole reason. If you want a fragrance which you want to use as an icebreaker, if you're into the dating scene and if you want to meet a lot of women who you do not know, you want to open the conversation with, I think the safe bet here is to wear an ambroxan based fragrance. There's another cheapie which I will review later on, which is quite an old fragrance, but it's an ambroxan bomb. And 20 years ago when I was in the dating scene, I realized that women tend to like that fragrance a lot. Hence, I wore that a lot. The same principle applies to these two fragrances. They are playful, dating type, partying, clubbing type fragrance, social gathering fragrance, because women, when they smell it, they want to talk to you, they want to strike conversation. So, coming back to the fragrance, I had a female friend of mine smell these two because I'm testing it. I said, "What do you think of this?" And Bleu de Chanel, and she said, Versace Dylan Blue, to her, it appealed a bit more. The word she used was lush. To Bleu de Chanel, she said it's clean and it's okay. Yeah, no strong feelings, no hard feelings either. Very neutral, clean. Both these fragrances are very clean. Yeah. So another important point is Bleu de Chanel. You will stop smelling it out. I actually stopped smelling it after 3.5, 4 hours. That's the reason I waited for about 2 hours to do this review video for you. And Dylan Blue easily lasts more than 7 hours. I've tested it at least 3 times now. And in terms of weather conditions, I think this will work best. Dylan Blue and Bleu de Chanel work best in summer evenings. I don't think it's a daytime scent, to be honest. That's the whole reason they use the color blue. That's the whole reason they have used incense. I'm not saying it's an incense bomb, but there's a substantial amount of incense in these two fragrances. Yeah? I also think it will work well in spring, late spring, and also autumn. But I don't think it will work in winter, both of them. Definitely not an office scent. Yeah? But beautiful, beautiful, playful, social fragrance, especially important if you're in the dating scene. And Dylan Blue also has another note which is quite attractive and very intelligent, violet. So, ambergris also can smell like violet flowers, so they've used violet leaves, and I like that. They also have used patchouli and vetiver. I don't get any. So, in a nutshell, intelligent use of some notes to further augment the effect of ambroxan, but it's not a pure ambroxan bomb. Good fragrance, lovely fragrance. In a nutshell, do you need both? I don't think so. I think if you haven't got Bleu de Chanel, you are better off getting Versace Dylan Blue. Reason? Half the price, even third the price. Yeah. So, and lasts longer, quite easily. Plus, you have better compliment factor, better reception from ladies. And age group, I think this is most suited for people between 20 and 30, but anybody can wear it. It's an easygoing, playful, clean, attractive, inviting fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. Both of them are. I quite like Bleu de Chanel, but it doesn't last as long as Dylan Blue. Hopefully this helped you, and if it did, do give me a like. Take care. AC signing off. Namaste.